but I did think we should at least touch on the madness at Burning Man.
Oh, Burning Man,
yeah. Okay, that's right.
I mean, it started. Do you remember the beginning videos of the protesters
getting removed from the road?
Yeah, and the cop who just grabbed them and threw them around.
Wait, there were protesters. I haven't really.
So there was
I know that it got labeled a disaster.
Right. So there was protesters. There was environmentalist protesters because the people at Burning Man they just leave all their shit there.
They're monsters.
They totally destroy the town that they go through.
The thing about the whole festival too is you're supposed to leave it the way you came. You're supposed to take away the trash, and
they say that 20,000 bikes get left there every year.
Now
cars, because now they do the crazy cars and all that shit gets left
you're
there.
You're gonna pack that shit out with you've been on fucking acid for
yeah.
For
have you ever tried to clean anything on acid? So
I get it.
They do put a thing that's supposed to catch all the litter. It's a barricade,
a giant net or something.
Yeah, but it barely works. And also I have seen plenty of videos of people going afterwards to show all the trash.
Yeah.
But it's funny because they do label themselves as a leave no trace kind of festival, which I've been to a bunch of those, and they aren't.
Totally. I mean, that's first of all, I hate festivals. I'm really into music. It's the one thing that I am into, outside of stand up.
That and locking kids in basements.
Children. Harvesting adrenochrome. But they I love music. I love live music, dude. We just saw fucking at High Dive. We just saw Colfax Speed Queen and fucking Heated Bones and the Retcons, and it was fucking awesome, dude.
Yeah.
I haven't been inspired by the Holy Spirit to get into a mosh pit in maybe 10 years, dude. And I was fucking pouring sweat, just a fat old man, just That's how fucking good the show was. It's fucking. I love live music. I think it's awesome. I've been to a few festivals. I hated them every time. I was
no shit,
because you're just seeing a band you kind of in the shittiest setting you can see them
right
in.
Yeah, unless they're the last band and they're just kind of we're doing 20 minutes today, who gives a fuck.
So you're I'm seeing fucking Dinosaur Jr.
in the middle of the day
from 2 miles away for 15 minutes.
It's at 4:30 in the afternoon.
Next to fucking drunk goblins, dude.
Who don't give a fuck about Dinosaur
lighting
Jr.
themselves
at all.
on fire. It sucks.
And the other stage is Hosier or something like that.
It's some fucking they're pushing legends off of the stage to make room for fucking Halsey or something. It's fucking crazy. But
I did literally see that situation with the Pixies.
Yeah.
Where at a Guava Fest where it was all right, come on, hurry up, get off. And it was the last tour they did with the bassist.
Yeah,
I can't think of her name.
Kim Deal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was super stoked, and they only it does suck seeing a band at fucking 5 o'clock,
dude.
Yeah,
and you still got 6 more hours.
You know what?
Do 3 songs at fucking 2 in the afternoon. I was like, the fuck is it?
Oh man,
blows, dude.
That does suck, but so last week I went to see it was Del the Funky Homo, it was Deltron 3030.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Run the Jewels. Dude, so do I. It was Deltron, Run the Jewels, and Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. That's
you would think, dude, but so Deltron killed it. Run the Jewels was fucking phenomenal. Amazing, dude. So good. Wu-Tang Clan, and I say this as someone who there's probably a good 2 years of my life where all I listened to was fucking Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
They fucking sucked.
By the way, I saw
bad.
Wu-Tang at a festival at the same festival where I saw Dinosaur Jr. and Danzig.
Yeah.
Also sucked.
Yeah, dude. I knew it was as soon as it started and Just RZA walked out, I was like, oh, this is. And he Just RZA did the first 2 songs. I was like, this is not going to be. This is not going to be good. And then they slowly start to bring the people who are there out, and 7 songs in, you're like, okay, obviously, if you're paying attention, you're like, okay, obviously Method Man's not here, which sucks. But then they're like, hey, we got a little announcement. Method Man can't make it tonight. He's stuck on the air track or whatever. Tarmac, yeah. And immediately you hear the whole crowd go, oh, and then they did Method Man. They played Method Man without Method Man, and they
fucking insane.
Clearly didn't know the words. and like we're depending on and they're like clearly depending on, because you know how like you go to a rap concert, like the artist has performed so much that they know which parts of the audience is going to say, and the audience knows which. Wu-Tang Clan doesn't tour like that, you know what I mean? They don't, so they're like expecting the audience to say parts of the songs that the audience doesn't know.
I have no clue.
Right. So they'll fucking put the mic out, dude, and nobody's saying anything.
Oh my god,
rules, dude.
But then listen to this. So they did the songs you would know, and then like Old Dirty Bastard's son's there, and he's doing all of Old Dirty Bastard's parts, and he was actually killing it. He was jumping around, fucking like he looked like Old Dirty Bastard.
So his dad's not there now.
His dad's dead. Yeah. His dad's dead.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
I was going for the bastard. Okay.
Yeah, I get it. I don't know. But anyway, and then like while everyone's doing their verse, everyone else in Wu-Tang Clan just fucking stands behind them with their arms crossed.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, well, this is pretty whack.
So
and then
weird.
But then
was it kind of like one of those reunion shows, and you can tell that the cast did not.
That's
get
what
along,
it was. Yeah,
and it felt like they forced them together.
But watching that after Run the Jewels, just like fucking
dominate,
crushed it. And like obviously, like they practice and fucking. It's all they know which parts of like like if there's two guys, usually the other guy will rap like the end of a bar, so the guy will take.
It's like rap.
Yeah, they knew all that shit, and it was so. And then
they were practiced.
And then Wu-Tang Clan didn't know the words. It was like, whoa, dude. And then RZA would just start talking about, we need more energy. And then they played Smells Like Teen Spirit because they had a band with them. So they
you could have given me a million guesses.
Yeah, but they didn't sing it. They just did like the hello. They just did that part. And didn't sit, and I was like, is this like, it took me 30 seconds to be like, smells like. And then like 2,000 people just like everyone started leaving before like 30 minutes before the concert was over. Probably I've never seen anything like that, but it was really bad.
God, that sucks.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, that's why like first of all, like festivals. By the way, like that are like, I'm talking about festivals with like a stacked set list.
Yeah,
those suck.
Yeah.
So like even when you're like, oh, I'm seeing like legendary musicians and like some of my like contemporary favorites or whatever. Even that sucks.
Yeah.
So like imagine a festival with no music. Or like if it's music, it's like
techno.
Yeah, it's like Grimes ripoffs. It's like you're going to see like Grimes cover bands at fucking Burning Man. Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's not even Grimes anymore. It's just like that just and the fact that it like got rained out and they're like,
yeah, so it rained at Burning Man. It just turned into like that giant mud pit.
Yeah,
and nobody could leave
because they're in it's a lake bed.
What?
It's like an ancient lake bed. Oh. So the sand that they're on, it's not even like actual. It's called playa, and so like when it gets wet, like so all those people who are walking around without shoes on and stuff, like they have like crazy infections in their feet now because it like gets in the cracks. Here, good, dude.
Dude, no, I saw like somebody was like filming and then like their car had like. It's like in the process of being swallowed by the playa, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, that place needed like to be shut down like a long time. Just because like it's like I get the point, dude. I do psychedelics a lot. I've done a lot of psychedelics. I do them less and less, but that's what you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to be a fucking CEO doing
Elon Musk doesn't need to be in the desert doing psychedelics, burning an effigy.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, dude. Yeah, you're doing something like demonic just in essence of what you're doing, not like
just to play with it, basically.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, it feels like you're like a poser. I mean, and that's the least authentic thing in the world, dude. I hate that shit.
Mushrooms are for the people. Fuck you, dude. You have Cubenzis are for the common folk. Get the fuck out of our fucking rich people. This is the only thing we have.
Yeah. People get like clean cocaine. Yeah. You know, you get prescribed medicine. You get doctors. Come on, all right? We need to medicate ourselves with these. Yeah,
Michael Jackson was doing the drug that they give you to perform surgery on you, dude.
To fall asleep.
Yeah, dude. I'm like, I have to like drink NyQuil and take melatonin to get a tenth of what you got, dude. You fucking and then to go like into the desert and just. It's just become too much of a like. I remember hearing about it like 15 years ago and being like, "That sounds cool."
It was created by the Cacophony Society.
Exactly.
Which is society.
Yeah, they're just like a cult of trolls.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
They just come up with these pranks and these silly ideas. And it was originally this idea of just escaping, getting away from everything. That's why it is like right outside of California, but like still just far enough to be in the desert where you're disconnected from all the bullshit, I guess. But
and you can like do these big art like
installations.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hate to set something on fire, dude. That does sound kind of cool.
Yeah, dude, building statues of men and then burning them and then participating in ancient Babylonian sacrificial rituals. Dude, it sounds like a good time,
forever.
dude.
Like they've done that in like Spain forever.
That's what I'm saying. Is like I think that like burning a man in effigy is. I think it just starts out as being cool.
Yeah.
And then it really, and then like at some point it gets so fucking pretentious and there's too many, you have like, the guy who fucking is like a B-level accountant for Grindr.
Right.
Is out there just like trying to hold his shit together on like 2 hits of acid. And then there's like enough of that around where it's like what you're doing, you've ruined something that was just stupid and cool.
Yeah.
To the point that now it is demonic. Yeah. You're like fucking putting a middle finger in the face of like human ingenuity and like creativity and fun, like
survival, like human.
Yeah,
shit.
exactly. Like, all the human shit. Like you rip the humanity out of every. Like,
when you put in these, dude, literally whatever it is, where it's like. I mean, when people monetize off of certain things, it really does become weirdly gross.
Oh, yeah.
And the prices of just to go to Burning Man and all that stuff.
It's like, what, like $12,000 just to secure a spot?
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
There's camping, and then there's renting bicycles, and then there's having all your food. Because you're not allowed to buy shit. You have to literally come with trades.
System. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Which wouldn't be bad. I would love to go to back to the barter.
Like every aspect of it, like there's a kernel of cool in everything that... It's the same thing with like.
That's how the devil gets you, dude.
Well, I think it's the same thing. It's
so
like
true.
It's like every member of Black Sabbath was Christian, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's like they were just doing something cool.
Yeah,
like they're like, it's about.
They just wanted to record an album in a haunted castle.
Cool, bro.
Yeah.
This is just cool shit. And then you get other people that get attached to the idea.
Then you get Project 86.
And they don't, or like just like Mayhem or like. Whatever, like seriously, like satanic bands where you're like, oh, you missed the bit. We were doing a bit.
Like what Marilyn Manson is now.
Yeah.
It's like, you were a bit in the 90s and now you believe that's what you are. Yeah.
Well, you get the one asshole who comes in to the escape room with the fucking racist tattoos.
Yeah.
You get that one guy. They're like, fuck, dude. We were all having fun here.
Yeah, the racism was like a bit that people were doing on like 4chan. But you now like...
Made it too real.
Think that it's serious, and you ruined the fucking thing. Like, we were all having fun, jokingly denying the Holocaust.
Yeah, and now you're like coming in with numbers and stuff.
No, we were just goofing. No fucking.